On this week's episode, we're heading to Quebec, Quebec to meet up with the Vanas brothers for a good old turkey hunt.
Hey guys!
Yes, sir.
Welcome at Quebec.
Oh, welcome to Quebec, Quebec.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, sir.
How are you, Yannick? Ça va?
Good.
Hi, Yann.
Hi, Hank. Yes.
How's it
How
going?
you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so it was quite sunny back home, but I guess the rain kind of caught up with us today.
We brought the rain.
We brought the rain, but I don't think it's going to bother us for the next few days. It's supposed to be nice and sunny, maybe cloudy. So we should be good to harvest a few turkeys.
Oh, yeah.
The scouting was good?
Good.
I see a couple good turkey.
There's a couple good ones?
Yeah.
Yep.
Couple of good prospects? So is your gun ready to go?
My gun's ready. Let's unpack and let's get scouting.
Yeah, let's go
Sounds good.
scouting tonight.
Good.
Okay. Within an hour or so, we're all installed, and Jan looks at us and he says, "Boys, it's time for scouting." As you can see, I'm pointing out there's actually 4 or 5 toms right at the end of this field. You can see a few deers down there. They're quite far, they're about 1 kilometer away. But our strategy is, they're good friends, Yannick, and Eric. They've been scouting for at least 1 month, 1 full month for us. And we're in the province of Quebec, and we're kind of patterning every night. We're trying to see where they're heading to, where they're bedding, and where they come out early in the morning. And that's what we've been looking at for the past week. This field is our plan A. And as you can see way down there, there's 4 or 5 toms. So that's a promising site for tomorrow morning. And that's where I'm gonna be heading. I'm gonna take out the Browning Synergy tomorrow. So our best move tomorrow morning, it's to get close, be early, get close, set up a few decoys, and we might be lucky. So we wake up at 3 a.m., we jump in our boots, dress up, and we're already in the truck on our way. So we get out of the vehicle, and I know I have a 1 kilometer walk to do before we get to our site. So I finally get to my spot. I can hear some turkey gobbling already. It's clearing up. Yannick looks at me and he says, "Eric, I'm heading to my decoys. I'm gonna do all the decoys set up. You put up your tent." I start putting up my tent. I'm all mixed up. It's all broken, all the broken pins, and look at Yannick, and you know what? The tent is going right there. I'm trying to put a few branches. The turkeys are gobbling, and I take out this big blue chair, and that's where I'm sitting. Bang. Yannick, 2 toms, buddy. He's coming right in, buddy. He's coming right in. So I finally get my Synergy out of the case, load up, and I'm ready to shoot. And this Tom decides just to destroy my decoy. After that, he stops, gives me a nice clear shot. Yes! Yes, buddy! We dropped the hammer on that one. That was amazing. That was completely amazing. That synergy, brownish synergy did its work. Wow! Number 4, we were using Winchester number 4 ammunition. 18-yard shot. Did you see how we installed that decoy? We got a really, really good setup this morning. We put 1 Jake, 2 hens, and 1 big mature Tom, but we turned this Tom around, and so all the turkey were bedding on those trees right there. So we turned the tail around, so he needs to go around and knock him off. Yes, right here in the province of Quebec. And hey man, I appreciate all your hard work, buddy. Good job to you and Jan, your brother.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you very much, bud. Yes. What an amazing morning, Yannick.
Yes.
Crazy action, right? Look at this bird, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at this bird.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice. Look at this mature Tom, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Yannick. Yannick and Jan, they're twin brothers, and our synergy, Browning synergy, did quite well.
Make the job.
Really good job. We had some 3.5-inch number 4, so we can use 4, 5, or 6, and that was perfect shot, right facing me. Nice mature Tom here in the province of Quebec. Amazing, amazing day and amazing scouting. A special thank you to Jan and Yannick, both twin brothers here that we work with in the province of Quebec. They're extremely good. They put in a lot of time. They went up to 30 days?
Yes.
30 days of scouting for us, and it took 15 minutes to harvest our big mature Tom here in the province of Quebec, buddy. Thanks
Good.
again. Thanks again. Here's our famous tent, Yannick.
Hey.
That thing was a major problem this morning. Hey, Yannick?
It don't work.
That thing did not work. You know when you're trying to do a puzzle and it's not working, your level of patience, it goes up really quick, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we made a good decision, Yannick. We just put that aside. It made us a bit of shadow on us, that's about it. And you know what? They were 100 yards away. So I think it was a good decision just, just to put it aside, buddy. Yeah, that's a project for this afternoon.
All right, it's official. We're on the road. It's 3:43. It's opening season in Quebec. We're here in a beautiful area of Quebec with my friend Jan and Yannick. We did our scouting yesterday. Their turkeys are all over the field and the toms are strutting. So let's go get set up. Eric Marion's gone to a different spot, and I think this morning it's gonna happen. Beautiful morning, cloudy, but the turkeys are out there. Let's make it happen, buddy. Yes, sir. First morning out, we head to the spot and Jan has everything planned out. The only thing we didn't set up was our tent. So Jan says all we gotta do is walk slowly on the right of the field, right to the end. There's a big creek, and he says we'll jump the creek when we get there at the end. When we get to the end of the field, I look at Jan, and his plan was to jump the creek. The creek is about 20 feet wide. Not gonna happen. But the problem is the sun is coming up, so we gotta get set up pretty fast. When we just finished our setup, I said to Jan, I want to try something. I've seen this in the past and I want to try it. You take a fishing line and you tie it to your decoy in front of you. So that's exactly what I did. I put the decoy tom in front of me and I tied a fishing line right to him. So when I would pull the fishing line, it would turn the decoy. I said, I got nothing to lose, let's try it. I'm sitting again, I can hear the turkeys coming on my right, and there's a big creek. So I can't really see the turkeys because they're in the back. A couple of minutes after, I look on my right in the corner of the tent and I see the turkeys are all coming in. He's responding, that's a good thing. I love it. Yes, yes. My heart's pumping, I'm looking for that big tom, and I said, there's my chance to try that fishing line. So I grab the fishing line and I start pulling on it, and all you see is my decoy turning. Right, left, right, left. And you know what? It convinced them. They jump the creek and they come right to my decoy. Unfortunately, there was only a little jake there, but you know what? That was a great morning. They walked off slowly. About 15-20 minutes later, I look again on my right, a whole bunch of deer are coming in. So that's a good morning. We're all excited. I saw turkey, I saw deer, but it's not quite what we're looking for. So it's about 11 o'clock. Jan says, let's pack up and let's change our position. He says, let's go in the back there and do a different setup. I'm like, yep, I'm good with that. So we get out of the tent, we pack everything up. So we have two options now. We take all the equipment, we go all around the field and come back, or I throw all the equipment on the other side of the creek. So I think I went with plan B, throw everything on the other side of the creek. So I'm throwing the tent, I'm throwing the chairs, so it was pretty good. So after everything's on the other side of the creek, me and Jan leave and we walk about 30 minutes around to go get our equipment and to try to do some scouting in back of us. So Jan, this morning our setup was not quite what we wanted to do. So we finished hunting. So now we're where you wanted to be. And you're thinking that the birds are roosting on those trees there.
Yeah.
And this morning they came right in back of our tent, this direction right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's set up the tent right here for tomorrow morning. We'll make sure all the doors and the windows are open so we don't make no noise. They're not very far. So when they're gonna come down, they're gonna be right on us. But I think this is a great game plan.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah, let's set up the tent and let's see what happens. But I'm pretty sure we're doing the right decision.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back at the spot we were this morning. This is exactly what we wanted to see. All the turkeys are in the field. There's two big toms. There's one big tom that's alone. So I'm figuring the one with all the hens is the mature one. So you can see at the end over there at the field, he's open. And it's looking very promising for tomorrow morning. The the three jakes came out of that field right there, and they jumped the creek. So now the turkeys are going right back where they came out this morning. So I think they're going to roost there tonight. It's exactly where Jan said they were going to be, and our setup of the tent is perfect. So let's go up the hill here. Let's go see where they're going to roost, and all we got to do is come back tomorrow morning and harvest a beautiful turkey. Good night. So we get up early in the morning, it's about 3:20, big coffee, and we're headed back to the spot. I'm really motivated. The turkeys were there yesterday, we saw them roost. We get to the spot, we walk in slowly, we try to make no noise, we get set up in the tent, and then we sit patiently and we don't move. It's been about 20 minutes, we hear nothing, no gobbling yet. And Jan says, you know what, maybe I should just try to call a little and see if we get a response. I said, yeah, no problem. So he takes out the call, he does 2-3 calls, and immediately we get a tom responding. So about 5 minutes later, Jan is calling, and all I see is a little head pop up, a little red head, and then he comes up right the hill. His tail is open, and he's a big bird, and he's coming right to me. So I take my 12 gauge, I put it out the tent, and my cameraman says, I'm on him. That's all I needed.
Préparez-vous, boys. Get ready, get ready. Ok, j'ai le plan. I'm gonna take him. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Did you see that? Oh my God. He came in exactly like we planned.
Oh, that's a beautiful bird.
Yes. I was scared for the camera light. That was our big issue because he was gobbling right in front of us, and we were scared. When he landed, he came right to our decoy, and the cameraman was saying it's not good lighting, it's not good lighting. But as soon as he gave us the go, the bird showed up. It's just like he was coordinating with him pretty good. That's a monster bird. That's a good
beautiful
bird.
bird.
That's a big tom. He came in full strut, right to our decoys.
Nice.
Yes! Wow, that was amazing. We did our scouting yesterday, and they roosted right in front of us, and we had installed our tent, and pre-planning works, scouting works. 8 just proved it. We installed our decoys. We came in about, I'd say, we were here 20 minutes before, and
Good job. Good job.
yes, yes, that was amazing. Yes, let's get set up. Yes. Wow.
Wow.
Look at that, eh?
Yeah.
That's a tom right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Look at that.
Beautiful bird.
Look at the spurs on
Wow.
that. Nice, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, eh?
Yeah.
Nice bird.
Nice
And
bird.
the beautiful beard, how long do you think that is?
Ooh.
At least 9 inches?
9 inch.
9 inch, yeah.
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
A beast. That's
Full mature tom.
That's beautiful right there. Nice.
Nice.
Let's put the tag on now.
Yeah.
And that was a great experience. Nice. So me and Eric were able to harvest 2 beautiful birds in the region of Quebec. After that, we decided to celebrate with a big supper with all the families together.
We're actually having bear burgers tonight. The boys were asking our special recipe, and with Born to Hunt, we always said it's a lifestyle, and these are spring bear hunts. So what we do with our bear burgers, it's basically very simple. It's a 50-50. It's bear mixed with 50% pork. And you try every possible recipe in the books, and we obtain one finally.
I'd like to thank Jan and Yannick for greeting us with their arms wide open. We had an amazing time. Me and Eric were able to harvest 2 beautiful toms in the region of Quebec. Jan and Yannick, if you guys invite us again next year, we'll be back.